What's up? What's up? What's up, beautiful people? It's Pretty Girl Love Trap content, and we are here for the the rewatch, not refried, child. I just fried some fish, so my bad. Still got dinner on our mind, but we are here to do a rewatch / refresher of Raising Kanan, season 2, episodes 5 and 6. All right, so please make sure y'all liking this video, subscribe if you're not a subscriber. As we talk about these things, I want to know your opinion. So please, let's get down to chat and discuss. If you're watching the replay, let's get down to comments as we normally do. And of course, we're talking about Raquel Thomas. So I have to bring up her you got a play cousin. That's her play husband, okay? Or this is his play wife, because I don't really know if Raquel understands or knows she's even in this relationship. But we just gonna play along. But I got my boy up here. I got the plug up here, ready to talk about his boo. What's up?
She knows. She knows. She knows.
I know she knows. Oh man, what's up?
Good. Hey, slow motion.
Slow motion.
Rocky's good in that cherry pico right there too.
Yeah, it's kind of fire. It's kind of fire. So we got Daria in the building, Demarcus, OT. Thank y'all for coming through. Whoever else is watching, but not in the chat, I appreciate y'all as well. But we're gonna get right into it and start, talking about the events that occurred in episodes 5 and 6. All right, so the beginning of episode 5, we see Sam the crackhead. Okay, he's our neighborhood crackhead. He's all the things. I mean, he's funny as hell to me. I ain't gonna lie. But he's trying to, he wake up early feeding, and he goes, to the spot to Baisley. He's like, "Yo, what's up? Can I get my rocks?" And Marvin was like, "We closed." And Sam the crackhead, he's scratching his head like, "What? We doing baker's hours now? Like, what's up? Like, why we closed? Like, y'all want to make no money?" But Marvin, he got other tasks at hand, i.e., digging the body out of the wall. Don't ask me why he put it there in the first place. And this is the little inspector, from the projects or whatever, that tried to hurt Brillo's girl, his woman, Raquel Thomas, right? So Marvin tells Sam, has some free rocks on the house, and make sure you tell all the other crackheads that we be open a little later, okay? But Brillo, would Sam be like in your top 10 crackheads all time, or are you not feeling Sam? Like, how do you feel about Sam?
Oh yeah, he's legendary. Top 10 off real. You might be top 5.
Top 5? Yeah, he's definitely my top 5. Definitely, he is. His comedic timing is hilarious. So Marvin, and that's the thing. Once I started rewatching this, Marvin was putting up work. He was doing the damn thing, pulling it overtime. He's picking up the slack for Lulu's ass. Long story short.
Hey, I was just glad they addressed this and they showed us this, because I fully expected them just to gloss over this fact right here that the man was in the wall, but they actually, resolved it, which I appreciated. Even though it was goofy to put him in the wall in the first place, I appreciate the fact that they gave us this little scene. It only took a couple minutes too.
Yeah, I mean, Marvin was struggling a little bit, he was about to throw up a little bit, because the smell. Like, I've never smelled a decomposing body, but I can only imagine. I done smelled like a dead mouse before in like an old house. That stinks. A whole human?
It's bad.
Well, the body or the mouse? Let me know, brother. What you talking about?
Body. When I was little, we ran up on some Boys in the Hood stuff.
Really?
In the vacant. Ooh. We was doing flips off the vacant roof. Look, I don't know. Detroit kids doing stupid. We jumping off the roofs, right? So we went in there, and it was a terrible body. It was a bum in there. He had probably been in there all winter. It was just not, spring. So he was in his coat. He had froze to death. Whatever happened to him, we ran up out of there. But that smell is something crazy. You can smell it all up the block. All up the block. It was strong. Like up the middle of the block, you can start smelling it.
Oh no, I can't do that. What's up, Samara? Shout out to Chris and Snoop. They was trying to look out for the community. You know what I'm saying? Making sure.
At least they hit it with the lie and all that other stuff they was doing.
Yeah, that's a mess. That's a mess. So, now I'm not sure if you guys remember, but last episode, Rock peeped Kanan going to his daddy's house, aka Detective Howard. And according to Brillo, the big review, Howard is the best father in the Power universe. Do you still stand by that?
Oh, unequivocally, without a doubt. Nobody can name me a father that's better, that's alive. If you want to go Proctor, maybe he cared about his daughter, but you can't name me a father better than dude. This man's son, he has every reason to wash his hands of Kanan and not even try to even be remotely in his life. You got to deal with Rock. He's a cop, and his son had already popped him. Like, come on, he get a pass, and he didn't even know Kanan existed. Like, come on.
I mean, you got some good selling points.
And he's still trying to give this kid some actual positive influence, trying to give him some guidance, unlike a James St. Patrick who was with his Puerto Rican mommy in Miami. But hey, he's actually trying. His son actually shot him, and he's known he had a son for probably about 3 months, maybe.
Yeah, it wasn't that long. Yeah, shout out to Kanan. He had some people that was trying. And his stepdaddy, Symphony, was trying to steer him on the right path too, but it wasn't enough because the poisonous snake of Raquel Thomas.
No, Kanan made his choice. We're not doing that, pretty girl trap.
Come on, Kanan. You can't say that being around the work didn't have no influence on Kanan.
He made his choice. Hey, I allegedly was around a lot of work in them 80s. And allegedly. I'm just saying, he made a choice at the end of the day.
You're right.
He jumped off the porch. We all know what he did.
We gotta hold Raquel Thomas accountable just a little bit.
We're not doing that. She tried her best as a single mom. She tried her best to get. She even made him a peanut butter and jelly or was it ham and cheese that she took up to her school while she's trying to run a criminal organization. She took a peanut butter and jelly up to the school, and this fool marked B on the test. He could have been out the way. He could have been Councilman Tate, Councilman Stark.
All right. Let me just state a couple of the facts that you're overlooking. Okay. Now, okay, Rock, you want to sell the drugs. Cool. But you mentioned you had grandma's house. You was paying grandma's rent just in case something happened to you. So even, Kanan on numerous occasions, like, hey, Ma, why you had me with you? If you wanted me to do right, I could have been to grandma's house. I could have stayed at Aunt Deb's house, in Virginia. Like he failed the test that he was supposed to, take seriously because he thought his mom was in trouble because he felt his mom was in danger in terms of her organization. Okay. So he was trying to be protective. But if he was around grandma or Aunt Deb, maybe he wouldn't have felt compelled to do so.
Girl trap content. We don't know these people. Clearly, their mother was not that good if she raised Marvin, Lulu, and Rock. So it was clearly some issues going on. Now, so I mean, she tried. So since she didn't abandon her son like JP, she gets because she could. Yeah, you're right. She could have abandoned her son and gave him over to somebody else to take care of. Straight abandonment. She didn't abandon her only son. Such a horrible mother, right? She didn't abandon her son. She tried to do it. She tried to get how she lived. Hey,
what she could have did.
I guess she should have abandoned him. And her mother. We don't know much about her mother, but I can tell you this. I don't think her mother was that good of a mom, seeing as how her children came out. Maybe, I don't know. Or I mean, we don't know.
I mean, you could use the same theory for Raquel Thomas.
She didn't abandon her son. So I guess she's a horrible mom.
She tried to steer them in the wrong direction, I had a thought and it left me. And I think you're lucky because of that, because I was about to cook. But
He's
at the
not
end of the
doing that.
day,
Kanan had a choice. He shot that bullet. Rock told him, "You shoot this bullet, it's coming back for you." You jumped off the porch. Now you're in the game. No, now you want to go live on the beach and do your 1-2 after you done put somebody down. No,
yeah,
you're in the game now.
for his
You
mother.
wanted to protect me. Protect me then.
For
He
his
made
mother.
choice. He
What
made
Rock
his
should have
choice.
did is not
Was
abandon her son, but abandon the game and DEF CON and took her little ass to school instead of smoking cigarettes and busting it wide open. She could have did that, but did she? No. But I love Rock. Don't get me wrong.
See, I don't know what
turned
you
into a
talking
damn near
about, bro.
debate. But
I'm spitting facts, bro. I'm spitting facts, man. I'm not into
as am I.
I'm into accountability. We're not gonna blame Rock fully for Kanan. He had a choice. You get choices in life. You get choices in life, bro.
Okay.
I could have did a lot of things, but I chose not to. Okay. Me, I made that choice. Ain't nobody make the choices for me.
Okay. Mm-hmm.
People, she should have abandoned her son and not even tried, right? She's still a better parent than JP. Talk about it. I would Kanan had to turned out on the streets of Jamaica, Queens. He might not even made it to his age.
Oh gosh. Okay, we're gonna move on because we'll be here all day talking about Kanan and Rock. Maybe that need to be a whole nother life. But Rock, from my point of view, it seems as though she feels she's losing her son. Therefore, she's like, yo, I need to have some quality time. So she wakes Kanan up, was like, hey, yo, you remember, High Post used to take us camping in the woods? He was like, yeah, trying to wipe the coal out his eye. And she was like, well, that's what we gonna do. Pack your bag, son. We going on a little, mother and son trip. So she tells him they're going. He mad Juke ain't going because she's trying to, she don't want no distraction. But I have a question. Rewatching this, because he's been confiding to Juke about Howard, and because Howard at this point exposed the truth to Kanan, and Kanan's kind of looking at Rock side-eyed. So Juke is pretty much backing Rock up, right? She was like, hell no, he's a, lying ass cop, don't believe him. But we know Juke to one, hold secrets, okay? And two, she's very wise beyond her years. So is there any inkling to you that Juke thinks that it's very possible?
She knows. Pretty girl trap is froze, but she knows Jukebox is disgusting individual. She knows exactly what's going on with the situation. She probably, I wouldn't be surprised if everybody know. Well, I ain't gonna say everybody, but Jukebox know that man ain't lying. Why would he lie about that? She's smart, like you said. She know. She's siding with Rock because she rocking with Rock, man. I don't even think she like Kanan for real.
Come on, bro.
She don't.
Why would you say that?
She ain't never had a kind word for dude, for real. When you think about it, she said, I'm glad they missed when they tried to spray Kanan up in front of the crew. She always dissing him. I don't even think she really rock with Kanan. Kanan rock with her more than she rock with him for sure. Jukebox is disgusting, man. Well, Laverne.
I know they loved each other, but it's possible that, when we talk about
life, no love though.
What you say? Sorry.
She don't show him no love. She always dissing him.
Well, this is one we also have to think, and not saying this is the complete issue because she does have a motherly figure, but maybe Juke doesn't have that warmth in her because Kenya ass wasn't around. You know what I'm saying? She had Rock, but Rock has been stern, but Rock does show compassion towards Juke, but Juke did live with Rock for a small, while Rock was in prison when they was young. But I feel like Juke, in a sense, had to harden her shell, and she's an older cousin. So I think, normally when you have that cousin relationship, and especially when you think your cousin is a little soft, because we already saw that first opening scene of the show, Kanan had to run home, get mommy, but Juke was calling his ass back. No, Kanan, bring your ass back here. So she probably, have her reasons for treating Kanan the way she does. Or do you feel a different way?
And that's exactly why he treated her the way he did. And he stepped on her goofy self.
Yeah, every time I'm like, dang, just the way this relationship turned out.
I'm
Hot
so
ass mess.
glad. Like she. The more I think about it, man, she deserved it. He should have got her out of here earlier.
Oh man. All right. Well, we
Get
gonna see.
Jukebox
We
out
gonna
of here,
see.
man. Get Laverne out of here. She is a hey, get her. Hey, I want. Can she go to Baltimore or somewhere else and not be on the show?
Oh man, it ain't that bad, Brillo.
Yes, it
Come
is.
on.
The more I think about it, I get irritated because, dude, I'm sick of this. I'm sick of this. I'm sick of this lady, bro.
Well, maybe we'll see. You'll see the jukebox and not much Laverne this
She
season.
not.
I don't know. I'm
She
just
gonna
giving
get
you
a
hope.
whole song. And she gonna be singing at her mama's funeral.
Oh gosh, I don't even know if they'll grace us with a Kenya funeral, but we just gonna have to see in December, okay? So we got Dominic and Jimmy over here with the mob. They on Mooly Patrol, okay? They over here, watching, Rock's house because we can't have the Moolies disrespecting us. So they peeping the whole scene with Rock and Kanan kind of leaving, and then we have Marvin. He's over there, telling Rock like, "Yo, I got this body in the back." And it's a multitasking situation with Raquel Thomas. It's giving Ghost a little bit like we going on a trip. It looks like it's a leisure trip, but we also handling business.
See, this is what I like about Rock, man. She handling business on her own, getting her hands dirty. But everybody like OT and DeMarcus and whoever else in the community, they're not gonna do nothing but hate, bro. That's all they're gonna do forever. Until she get boxed in, they gonna hate because they haters when it come to Rock. She putting in her own work, bro. She could have had somebody do this, but she trying to toughen up her son who wanted to be in the game. Okay, you in the game now. Help me get rid of this body, but nah, I don't think I'm ready for it. Nah, man, get out of here. You should took your goofy self to that school and been Congressman Stark. But nah, you want to jump off the porch. So now we about to you not about to be soft out here messing up our name. Yes, OT, you a hater. You a hater for my grandson, and you a hater when it come to Rock. Yeah, I said it. I said it. Team Toxic's finest. OT is a big hater.
So to confirm, because I know this is some of your sentiments, but I'm not sure if it's all. To your belief, you feel like people such as OT and DeMarcus, I can't speak for DeMarcus, but I feel that you stated that people are hating on Raquel Thomas and don't give her grace is because she is a woman versus a man.
They only gonna see the bad. Like they'll talk about Raquel's parenting. We just had a whole damn spiel on her parenting. We ain't never broke down Ghost parenting. We ain't never broke down nobody's parenting but Rock's. Right? Look how Ghost kid son turned out. Right? He's a respectable young man right now. You know what I'm saying? Doing his homework and all of that, trying to do his 1-2. But all they don't do is hate because they hate to see. I can't believe they hate to see a woman on top. I don't mind it. I actually like them on top. I prefer them on top.
No balls.
You know what I'm saying? I prefer to sit to do what you. They gonna hate though, because I mean it is what it is. It's tough for some men to handle. Yeah. You know what I mean? Dealing with a queen pin like Rock, it's tough, bro. But you got to know how to play it. Mm-hmm. They'll only see the negative and they'll focus in on that. They'll say, "Oh, Rock got 2 random characters jammed up, so she a snitch. She a snitch." They'll come with their theories. Oh, she ratting. Nothing that we seen. They just hating, throwing salt in the game. It's all good though, because I got time.
Oh wow. Okay. You chose violence. So OT, if you can for me, my brother, to dispel Brillo's claims that you and others are being sexist, can you, at least give like a compliment or something good that Raquel Thomas has done? I'll look back on the chat if you can. DeMarcus, anybody else can do so, but specifically OT, I'm asking for your
where have we broke down James St. Patrick? This is what I'm talking about the sexism. All of these plays that she does, if Ghost or somebody else, if this was, say Rock was DEF CON, and she made all the same plays, they'll be talking about DEF CON is the GOAT, right? All the plays that he making. But since it's Rock, oh, she did Kanan so dirty. Oh, she should have sent her son this and this and that. I don't never hear not a person saying Ghost should have took his son under his wing when he found out about the firearm. No, he in Miami. Summer in Miami. So it's
Uh-oh.
clear. It's clear. It's sexist. And I'm addressing all hate too. This subscriber-thon coming around. I got time, bro.
Oh yeah, we're gonna see a lot of Raquel Thomas on the Big Reviews channel next month. HEA, what's up? OT said, is Effie a woman? Because I love her.
No, but she direct opposition to my family tree. So of course you would love her. You're not even speaking on Effie, but she direct opposition to Tariq. So that's your nature to love her. Simple as that.
Oh gosh. Oh boy.
I mean, she's a direct opposition.
Currently, yeah.
Of course you love her. Because you hate Tariq. Anybody that's a thorn in his side, you gonna rock with.
She wasn't always an op.
She a red bone. Come on, man. He likes the way she look.
Tariq don't discriminate. You know, he was over there tonguing down Diana too. You know what I'm saying? OT said he is not a sexist. Okay, you making up it.
I ain't call you a sexist. I said the majority of the community. You don't rock with Rock because you got it made up in your mind already that she a rat. See, OT, he don't mess with rats. He fixated on that. He thinks she a rat. I respect that. But you wrong, man. You can't just go by your theories. You got to let it play out. He refused to let it play out. That's what I don't respect. He refused to let it play out.
Oh, boy. All right. Let's move on, shall we? So, you know, we are on the way to the woods and, you know, Rock is trying to reach Kanan and trying to build up small talk, but he's really not feeling his mama right now because he's not trusting her at all. So, you know, they get into a little small talk about girls or what have you. They make it to the woods, check into the little cabin. You know, Kanan, you know, he sees Hannah Montana over there. You know what I'm saying? So he was like, yo, Hannah Montana, we got some bear repellent over here and I ain't used to these woods like that. So, you know, Rock, she's peeping, you know, Kanan talking to Hannah Montana. She was like, bruh, like, she ain't saying, but on her face was like, stop talking to that white chick. But we see that the mob has pretty much followed Raquel and Kanan to the woods, right? So, you know, there's some bonding going on, whatever. But Kanan go to the store. He starts, you know, talking to Hannah Montana about drugs, and they start making out. And Dominic, you know, the racist mobster, he looks like he wants the cap Kanan low-key. He really does not want the mixing of the colorization. But Rock, you know, she get her boy out of there. And yeah, she asked Kanan to dig up a grave to stick a body in there. How do you feel about this lovely influence of Rock?
Teaching them how to be a G, how not to be a sucker. Something that other characters should do with their children. You know what I'm saying? Teach them how to do this, how to do that. You know what I'm saying? Should have taught them how to box, how to do that. This is what she's doing, man. Because she's a G. And Ty Money Boy, that's your theory, bro. That's your theory. Who's she right on? Like, I'm done with that until it come out.
I don't know if I'll say
I'm going to address every comment. That's your theory, my guy. I'm sorry.
I would say it's more an opinion, not a theory. And that's why I got to get this Team Toxic conference up and running again. Because we need to clarify what the hell is a snitch or not. I don't think we'll come to a conclusion, honestly. But it's just, it's too many.
It's a theory. I ain't making no excuses, bro. This is just my opinion. This is. Hey, that's why she bring me up here to say my one too. Hey, I don't think like you, and I'm glad I don't, bro. I'm glad I don't. You feel me? Because I ain't no hate in my blood. I just call it down the middle. Yeah. Your theories, this and that, working with, if I tell something to a dirty cop, first and foremost, kingpins and queen pins, a dirty cop is in the game. If I tell something to a dirty cop, it's just like me telling it to somebody that's in the game. This is facts. I done seen many a kingpin do the same thing, but ain't nobody had no energy for that. But we ain't sexist. I don't see no difference. Tony Soprano did it. How you think Ghost got the club shut down? when the white boys was running the club, people ain't started calling ghosts and snitch till he actually called on Tasha. But how you get them white boys out the way if I don't recall? He called his dirty cop. He had drugs planted on him. Ain't nobody said a word about that. I do this, man. Stop playing with me. Ain't nobody said a word about that. That's facts. He dealt with his dirty cop.
All right.
And that's what the same thing that Rock did. So, hey.
I do believe you are for the people.
Y'all opinions. I'm cool with it. I'm cool with disagreeing with y'all. And I'm gonna do my one too. But anything, my bad. But anything, only thing somebody could say is telling Howard about the Unique's drop. But I'm saying, hey, get out of here with that, bro. Get out of here with that, because we dealing with dirty cops. We dealing with dirty cops. They in the game. You know that, OT. What breaks my heart is that OT know that. He know dirty cops in the game. You know this.
Oh, man.
You know this. Dirty cops in the game. They playable. They playable pieces in the game.
Yeah, we need to clarify this because it's just too much back and forth before this season.
No clarity. We all know what a rat is. They saying she a rat because she told Howard a dirty cop. I'm disagreeing. I'm saying a dirty cop is in the game. There you have it.
Okay.
I'm saying, right. Don't say. I'm saying, Michael Corleone is snitch.
Oh God! So in this scene, honestly, from Kanan's point of view, I feel like I wonder if he thought was Howard in this little trash bag, because she already been trying to get Howard, and Kanan already know Howard's been kind of telling him the truth. So a part of me, a split second, was like, I wonder if Kanan is thinking his damn daddy is in this goddamn body bag, because he asked who it was. She was like, somebody else pretty much after us, and don't mean us no good. So I don't know, but I just had a split thought. If I wonder if Kanan was thinking.
That should have been. See, that should have been a dialogue. Is that Howard? That would have been fired. That would have been fired.
Because I'm thinking like he don't know. I'm like, that's all we've been talking about the past few weeks. So I don't know.
Fire dialogue.
Facts. So OT said Rock is gonna break Willow's heart.
Hey, if it come, look, community, if it come out that she didn't told on Marvin and told on DEFCON,
are you gonna break up with her?
That don't even need to be said. I can't have that. That's out of pocket. But if it don't, they ain't gonna come off their stance. Listen, y'all, if it come out that she told on Marvin and got DEFCON locked up, and that she's a real criminal informant, I give y'all credit. But if it come out that didn't happen, you're gonna keep talking about Howard and Unique's drop. Like, I don't respect that.
Okay. All right. Well, we done, got a little quality time in at the woods. We done, hit a dead body. And that was time to go. But before we go, we get some heat from the mob. Dominic and Jimmy find the opportunity to try to attack Raquel Thomas. And Raquel was like, no, not today. So in the midst of about to, slice Jimmy up, Hannah Montana came in like, Rock, boy about to kill Kanan. So she had to go to another cabin and almost save her son. But Jimmy ended up shooting Dominic because we got rules and bylaws in the mob. We don't touch kids, moolies or not. Okay. So Kanan is saved, all is well. And we on the way back to Queens, right? So Kanan's in the car, Brillo, and he's asking his mom what was all that about. And she was very vague. Pretty much, she was like, don't worry about it. I'm going to get it handled. But do you think this would have been a prime opportunity for Raquel to really, she don't have to say everything, but I feel like if this boy was this close to danger, you need to peep him up on game. Because that was my argument with Ghost and Tasha. Like, y'all really shelter these kids. Like, there's too much going on. You need to tell Kanan a little something. Like, am I asking for too much, or was she valid?
Yeah, she was valid. I mean, he know what's on the floor. She did told him just like in season one when he going back to school. She tell him, "Watch your back, Kanan." He down, got his headphones on, about to get smoked. Like he thinks something a game. Like get out of here. She been telling him this for 2 years.
Yeah.
You on point. Know who you are, bro. You out here laying people down. You gotta watch your back.
Mm-hmm.
That's what's understood. Don't need to be said, man. You gotta move like you are a gangster.
Well,
You're a gangster now.
he's a baby gangster right now.
Yes, he's a baby gangster. Conduct yourself accordingly, man.
But I feel like, and I feel like not saying that she should have because it wasn't his business. In terms of the whole Buck 20 situation, that was purely, mostly because of Davina. I feel like that was part of it. It was multitasking as well because he was trying to so-called defend his mom's honor. But I don't know. Like, I feel like if my mom in a drug game, things shift in terms of who block is whose. I don't know. Like, I feel like I should be kind of privy to this information. Do you think, or am I asking too much?
I mean, yeah. I mean, why would she tell him, "Look, I can't," and I gave him the corners. Don't go do nothing stupid because he ain't supposed to be doing nothing stupid.
But that's why you need to be at grandma's house.
Why would he approach? But we don't even know how grandma is. Grandma could be addicted. She clearly has some like.
Grandma
I need more information at church.
Yeah, she was supposed to be the alibi for this.
I'm saying grandma, she probably not right all the way. Who knows?
I'm saying she is, but she probably better than Raquel Thomas. Probably. I can't speculate.
Ain't that bad. She just getting a bad rap from the community.
You said Raquel not that bad. So you're not giving her no accountability.
Not the worst. No, she's not the worst parent. I am giving her accountability. She tried, bro. She tried to send her son away. Now she's trying to teach him how to be a gangster. That's the life he chose. He chose. You don't get to you don't get to go back on the porch. Once you jump off, you off. You don't get to go back on the porch. I ain't never heard nobody going back on the porch after they step on something and the whole hood then saw it. Everybody saw it.
Kanan told his mama himself while he was drinking milk, like, "Hey, I don't know. Virginia was looking kind of lovely to me." But I'm just saying, Brillo, are you forgetting? I know you didn't forget she summoned her son to kill his daddy. Come on, she got to get some. She got to be deducted some points for that.
And he still didn't get the job done.
Because the training, she had one little training lesson with Kanan. You need
and he did, and he had every opportunity to get the job done. All he had to do was let off 2 more shots. He had plenty of time.
You don't send a boy to do a man's job or a woman's job.
Hey, man. That boy should have been ready. Yeah, that was grimy. She's grimy. Yeah, she grimy. That was wrong of her to send her to do that. She ain't perfect, but the way the community has so much hate for her is ridiculous. And I can't think of a reason why. I'm not calling y'all sexist, but I mean, y'all just don't be having the same energy. The energies don't match when it comes to Rock. Is it the mother thing? Like,
I love Rock.
It's because she's hold her accountable. But we don't hold other, you know what I'm saying? It's just, the energy is just different, bro. It's like they blaming Rock for Kanan. Energy is different. So if Ghost would have taught Tariq the game and Tariq would have been out here crazy, like Ghost would have been wrong, I think Ghost should have did it. They made their choices. I could see if it was a naming situation on The Wire. I don't mean to switch shows. I could see if it was that type of situation where he was straight sucking, you just pushing him into the game. But you done jumped off the porch. OT, no, when you jump off the porch, you don't get to go back. You don't get to go back. That's why you don't ever jump off till you ready.
Oh boy. Well, Kanan and his mama back in Queens. Okay. Well, let's talk about your favorite character. Little minute. Him and Crown is kind of having some issues. You know what I'm saying? So they trying to sell Aziza's track. They're at the radio station, and Lulu is playing. Crown is playing Lulu to the left, just calling him the money man. He don't really know much about the business, which he ain't completely lying. One of Crown's mistakes. Go ahead.
OT is triggering me, dog.
I'm sorry.
I
What
don't
is
make
that?
no excuses for dude. It's not the same, bro. D-Mac ain't had nothing. No guidance. Rock tried to give him guidance. OT, you gotta stop, bro. Rock at least tried to give him some guidance. They told this dude to sit on the couch. You can keep going. Like, come on, man. We looking for angles. Come on, dog.
Oh gosh, this
They
sounds like
told him to sit on the couch. She tried to get Kanan. Kanan has the best of everything. Tried to send him to the school and all that. D-Mac ain't never have a chance, bro. Come on, man. He ain't had no mom and dad. He was living on the streets.
I
That
don't
ain't
know.
that
This
ain't
this
my
heat
bad.
between you and OT, I feel like this is a prequel to like a debate. I mean, are you going to set that up, Brillo, or are you not trying to
No,
deal with
I ain't debating my opinion. I ain't debating that. You can't tell me nothing because no, bro. I'm right. I'm not about to debate.
Oh man, he say Lil Nas X to the bullshit. Okay, you can't tell him nothing. All right. So Crown thought he was big, ish. So he pulled a blicky out on Lulu, and Lulu had to correct the situation. So we're gonna see in these 2 episodes that Crown is doing numerous things to kind of tee off your boy Lulu. Okay. He also gives Juke a tape, and Juke listens to it, and it's Ziza non-singing ass on her track. So Crown told Juke Ziza's address. Of course, Juke pulls up on Ziza, and Ziza was like, "Nah, your uncle Lulu gave me the song. I ain't steal shit." Now, how do you feel about this play with Crown playing with the chicks? Like, was that irresponsible?
I mean, Crown just being a sucker. Lulu is a sucker for getting finessed by Crown for so long. Jukebox is a sucker not for doing nothing to Ziza. Nothing at all. They keep teasing us with this jukebox stuff. And she went up there and did nothing. She could have pushed her, punched her, gave her $150 across that pretty face. Like, come on, that's the jukebox. Come on,
Yeah,
come
it was
on,
kind of
man.
like, what's the point of this?
You didn't do nothing because they trolling us at this time. They troll. I hate when the writers do this. They trolling us, literally. I know that's what y'all doing. Because why would they do that? She pulled up on her and do nothing. Everybody at the edge of their seat, like, okay, it's time. Jukebox about to come out, and it's Laverne. Like, that sucks, man. That sucks. I'm sorry.
Oh man, was you about to get excited when you saw this, Brillo?
Yeah, it sucks. Like, come on, they doing this stuff on purpose. They never gonna give us Jukebox.
It's a
They're gonna
small
keep
bill.
us at Laverne. They never gonna give us Candyman. You
Don't
know what I'm saying? They never gonna do it.
Before we, close out this particular episode, we see Marvin getting close with his counselor Renee. And Marvin, also after that, little luncheon, he goes to Westchester. Because Tony's over there. I don't know why. I just feel like this was. Do you think Marvin needed to chase this loose end? Do you feel like it was necessary?
Absolutely. Marvin did nothing wrong.
Yeah, I don't fault him, but I just feel like this opened up a whole nother can of worms. But it
did in bad, and in hindsight, you say you shouldn't have did it, but
I get it.
I mean, I understand why he did it.
Facts.
I understand why he did it. You couldn't let that slide.
Yeah, I get it. Then we also see your girl Laverne at church. What a mama. You know what I'm saying? So
she at church. I was killing her doing this. She at church flirting with a dude with her hair down. Sucker, like, get her out of here, bro.
To her defense, she was doing, he was more flirtatious than her. Like, we
look at her. She changing who she is. No respect for it.
Because she
changing
lost.
who you are. For
she
mama
lost.
Who
you know that scene you love so much, Brillo, of Miss Nicole, white girl Nick hitting that flow. That's how Juke heart felt hitting that goddamn flow. And you, I'm so glad. This is not your channel because you would have played that clip.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to send the clip to everybody.
No, don't send it to everybody.
Make sure y'all have that queued up and ready to go at any time.
No, that was sad.
Yeah, but Jukebox, man, I'm just ready for. I'm not. Look, listen. I don't need her to go full throttle mode.
Okay.
Gangster mode. I just would have liked her to maybe push Ziza, punch her, slap her across the face, talk junk to her, and then make an angry look, and then it goes to the cameras. But okay, give us something.
Yeah, I get it.
Nothing.
A little nice DMX growl would have been cute, but we ain't there yet. Okay. Which is crazy because she's been bullying almost everybody else, but we gonna carry on.
Like
but
this show must be about to go to 8 seasons, like, which is a good thing for me.
yeah.
But I mean, because how Kanan turned out, and then the stuff she was doing in the OG Power, the fact that Kanan and Ghost was terrified of Jukebox. When he found out that Jukebox had Tariq, the fear in his eyes said it all. Like, she is really supposed to be like that. I gotta know why. Why?
We're gonna see. Before we get into episode 6, y'all, please make sure you're liking this video. If you're not subscribed, do your girl a favor and subscribe. Again, I just want to shout out to all of y'all getting me to over 1,000 subscribers. So I love y'all very, very much. So let's get into episode 6, right? Now, this is more into, Rock and her plays as an entrepreneur, okay? As well as Unique. Unique is kind of making some genius plays as well. So we go to Unique spot for a meet because Roel is putting, Rock's ear like, yo, I heard you got some mob issues. Unique, he got a couple connects. He may be able to smooth that over for you. So, of course, Rock goes to Unique. But Unique is low-key pressing Lulu. He was like, bro, like, how the hell you miss Roel big ass with a Tech 9?
See?
He was like, I smell. That's pretty much what he said.
Yeah, he was right too. Yeah, absolutely right. Lulu a sucker, man. She shouldn't stop taking Lulu to these meetings. Rock, just let him do his one too. Get him out of there.
Yeah, I got a theory video coming out, so stay tuned. It should be out in hopefully in the next few days because we got some things to talk about season 3. Yeah, but yeah, he's pretty much he's sniffing out of Lulu. He was like, Lulu, your heart ain't in it, bruh. Rock, you got a weak one on your team. I was like, damn, that. I wonder if that hurt a little bit. Like that hurt me a little bit. I'm like, damn, like you peeping that? But sorry, Lulu just, oh God, he just disappointed me.
Man, we don't need Lulu. We got Marvin and Neek. Nah, we are good. Unique Thomas.
So, Unique say, there's something I can do for you, Rock. So he set up the meet with Sal, in the mob with Raquel Thomas. So Sal was like, well, I can shave off a few points off of my feet because you now in Newark, you over my territory. But in exchange, Neek got to run that situation over there because I trust him. So I ain't gonna lie, that was low-key fire move, Unique doing to get back on top. We kind of see him getting back on top. I'm like, I ain't gonna lie, Unique, that's fire because you was looking real down bad, my guy. Yeah. How do you feel about Unique? Let me just, I don't know if I completely understand your thoughts on Unique
I respect him. I respect him. I ain't like the way he treated his crew, but I respect the way that he got back to it. He didn't just, cry like Lulu or say Rock did this, Rock did that. He's a hustler. He worked his angles to perfection. Can't do nothing but respect it.
Facts. All right. So Lulu on the brain, child. So Rock goes to Damon because Damon was, pretty much overseeing Newark. So she's like, sorry, Damon, you can be, Unique's lieutenant, but it is what it is. Not personal. Unique is going to run the situation. So Damon's like, nah, son, like he don't know how Ish run around here. So I'm going to be out. So now we got Unique, weaseled his way.
I respect that too. I respect Damon too, side character. He ain't like that way it was rocking, so he stepped off.
Yeah.
Right? He ain't cry about it. He gonna go get money somewhere else. He not going for it. Sorry, Rock. So what did he say? No. Just like Lulu could have said, just like a man, he didn't like the deal. What did he say? No. Did Rock backdoor him and murder him? No. She just let him walk and do his own thing. So he conducted himself like a man. And I respect that.
Yes. Oh, Lulu. Oh, you disappointing us. So, Brillo, your competition over here. The more and more I rewatch this, I'm like, your boy was straight simping, spending cheese. Like, he's giving Rock the whole play. Like, what do you think about Cartier? Like, he's giving way too much information for no reason. Yes, I feel he's kind of trying to show off a little bit because he already know what she into. He was like, okay, she ain't no regular city girl. She don't want to hear about Birkin. She want to hear about, how smart I am, running these organizations. But he tells her like, yo, I move way down south, Maryland, DC, because the margins are bigger. You know what I'm saying? So she's, we already know she utilizes everybody to her advantage. So she's peeping game like, oh, okay, this is what we do. So, we have Cartier over here. How do you feel about my man Cartier? Was he doing too much, giving Raquel too much information?
Well, he's doing what a lot of people gonna continuously do, and that is take her lightly because she a woman. Didn't see it coming.
Mm-hmm.
He would. I mean, and he like you said, simping, straight clown. Taking her lightly, telling her too much, not expecting her to strike.
Facts. Oh, Cartier. Ugh. Yeah. Sorry, I don't feel bad for you. Then we have Juke over here, under the tutelage of Kenya, putting on dresses and shit. Damn well she don't do that. Marvin, he's trying to reconcile with Juke, but Juke ain't trying to hear it. But Raquel Thomas, because they had a whole family dinner, right? So Rock was like, yo, I try to stay out of it, but I gotta say my piece. Like, you put your hands on the girl like she a man on the street. Like, if you do that shit again, I'm gonna kill you. Okay. And then she was like, well, Kenya's back in the fold. So he pissed the fuck off because he's like, yo, Kenya back? Like, let me go ahead and handle that. So he goes to Harlem, tell Kenya, like, yo, you was over there trying to be a fake ass Anita Baker. I'm gonna need you to stay gone. You left, now stay the hell gone. Like, you could tell Marvin was cutting deep. Like, she left Marvin over here with a whole baby, just being a whole single father. Like, do you feel for Marvin?
Yeah, Marvin ain't even abandoned jukebox.
What did you say?
Marvin didn't abandon his daughter.
That's facts.
He could have gave her to mama, right? Let's talk about Marvin parenting. We don't talk about it. Why we don't talk about it? You see what I'm saying? See how them energies don't be matching? We talk about Marvin gangster, how loyal he is, how this he is, how that he is. Now, once we talk about his parenting, I'm just saying, man.
I think we did touch on it, but not to the extent that
we are thorough with our what we do at TVC. So of course we glossed over about it, but I'm just saying generally, the community as a whole.
You're right. I mean, he did abandon her for the drugs a bit.
If you go to jail, that don't count.
Getting high on his own supply.
Went to prison, that don't count.
But he at least stayed there. You know what I'm saying? I commend Marvin for that. He tried.
JP wasn't locked up. That's all I'm saying.
The heat for JP is hilarious. I mean, it's warranted, but it's hilarious. All right, we got to get to your boy Kanan. I'm not even going to lie. Kanan, I appreciated him in these sequence of scenes because he took a lot of ownership, I believe. Okay, Freddie pulled up because Kanan, is now putting in the work. He's, a do boy. He's an errand boy for the organization because Rock, she's trying to gain her son back. So in order to do so, she's going to give him a little bit what he's been asking for. Oh, you want to be in the game? All right, cool. But you got to start from the ground up. So he's over there with Famous trying to transport the drugs. Freddie come up and rob Kanan. And then they go to Famous crib like, yo, we got to find some weapons. We got to get this bread back. Like, we can't have my mother over here knowing this money's going. So he goes to Palomar. She gives him a blicky. And he, pretty much goes to Freddie. And he didn't shoot him, but he just pistol whipped him. And, and he effed him up a little bit. And then, of course, the cops end up, rolling up on him. They took Famous, but, Kanan, he fled the scene. But I really was kind of proud with Kanan because I feel like normally I would say Kanan will probably go straight to mama or straight to one of his uncles, like, I need help, I need to get this money back. But he said, no, I'm going to take ownership. I am going to fix this situation. I was proud of that. How do you feel about this situation with Kanan and Freddie?
He learning. He learning how the game works. Got a good teacher.
High post. I'm just joking. I'm trolling.
He learning. He learning how the game works. He figured he didn't want that disappointment, right? He wanted his mother's name not to ring out.
Mm-hmm.
So he went and handled it himself. This is what she teaching him, the man she teaching him to become.
I appreciated that. I was like, you know what, Kanan, I would give you a cool point for that. Definitely. So Kanan at the family dinner, he asked Rock, like, yo, we got to get famous out because, bruh, like, this is my brother. He said, this is my brother. Like, she was like, yeah, from another mother. Like, have his mother figure that out. I ain't got nothing to do with me. So Kanan was telling Marvin the situation. He was like, damn, you know, your mama count every dime. So he was like, yeah, this is why I want famous out so we can get the money out. But Marvin was like, come on, these crooked cops is not going to return that bread to you. Like, that money is just as good as gone. But Famous is locked up. He's getting played in prison. But the most important thing I want to talk about is this conversation between Lulu and Raquel Thomas, okay? Rock was like, yo, Lulu, so Unique, what he was saying, is that shit true? He was like, well, you know, in my subconscious, I just feel like, you know, maybe, you know, I did, you know, this on purpose, but, you know, the Tech 9 did jam. She was like, oh, okay, well, just to let you know, your boy Crown came and stepped to me and was like, yo, he want to get you out the fold. He want to get you out the record business, just to give you that a little bit of information. But Lulu was kind of, he's on Rock's nerves. But what do you have to say about this dynamic between Lulu, who pretty much went out the game, but pretty much not having enough kahunas to really make his own moves, and Rock? Like, how do you feel about how Rock is handling the situation? Should she have just been like, you know what, Lulu, get the F out? Or is she in her own right to try to keep him in?
Rock is such a horrible person. She should have just gave Lulu $100,000 and made him a studio and let him live out his dreams. She is just so horrible. She don't even have a soul. That's what I heard somebody say in the comments. Rock is just a horrible person. She should have gave Lulu a severance package of $100,000 American dollars and let him go and fulfill his dreams to be the next Quincy Jones.
Not a severance. Like, this is my thing, right? Honestly, just keeping it real with the Thomas organization, she don't have too many people she can rely on. Like, staff is low. We cannot stretch Marvin but too much, okay? We can't, you know, up until this point, Marvin was pretty much a fuck up. You know what I'm saying? So Lulu, until the whole D-Wiz situation, because I feel like, you know, that's kind of like the beginning of the end. He was pretty accurate, loyal, reliable, but now the tables are turned. So now I'm thinking, like, Rock, you should have
D-Wiz happened then. Look, that allegedly he was this, he was that. I ain't seen it. I gotta go by. See, this what it is. I gotta go by what I see. I mean, I guess I could say I could go by what they tell me. They said he was this person. I just haven't never seen it. Nope, and neither have you or anybody else.
I mean, based on the way she entrusted Lulu, I don't feel like she would entrust somebody that was a F up like Marvin, because she straight showed and we learned, you know, Marvin was, you know, never missed the opportunity to miss the opportunity. Like, we was given that information. I feel like we were given enough to believe that Lulu was that guy. Every time somebody needed to be handled, Lulu was called on. Nobody else. It was Lulu. Morel, he effed that up, yes, but he was still called upon to do that job. D-Wiz, he executed that situation, even though he, you know, it messed him up. So I do feel like we have enough to go off of to feel that Lulu was that guy. Labrie said, it's okay. He's in love.
You need more people. No, I'm just saying, Rock a horrible person. She should have gave him a severance package and and helped him fulfill his dream.
But just like her son, she wanted everybody around her to help her, with this organization. Right, Brillo.
Yeah, yeah. Lulu also, he could have just left. But
That's what I'm saying. Like, if you hated it that bad, like, what's the problem? Put in your 2 weeks and keep it moving. But yeah, we gonna move on from Lulu because this is a sad case here. Then we have Andrea. She gets picked up by Burke because Burke always doing too damn much. And Andrea pretty much told Burke that Howard has a son, right? Because we know Andrea, she's kind of his he's her client, you know what I'm saying? So she don't have much information, but that's the information she was given and relayed that to Burke. And then we see Burke over here doing her research on Howard. And, we use this scene to kind of show there was a little gap in his records from 74 to 76. So we know Kanan was born in between that time.
He was
She kind of gets
undercover, right?
that's the undercover,
Right.
years of Howard. There's a lot of
Let me ask you
speculation.
a question
Go ahead.
real quick. So Howard was undercover.
Yeah.
You think he blew his cover to Rock?
That's the thing.
You don't know, do you? Right? You don't know.
No, yeah, I don't
That's
know.
what that's my point. Now, if he ain't blow her cover. What are we talking about here, people? You see where I'm going with this? We need more information.
This situation, yes.
I
Now,
don't think she blew her cover. I don't think he blew his cover to Rock. He could have, and that would make
yeah, I'm going back in the scene that they had Raquel and Howard, where they kind of was going back and forth about how he knew that he should have had an inkling that she lied about her age. So I'm going back and trying to replay that conversation. But I do feel the storyline is leading us to say that Rock is the quote unquote 17-year-old informant that he has, but we have to wait to see if that's the case. But I feel like we should kind of understand that that's what they're probably trying to imply. They're not going to bring in some whole other 17-year-old Brillo. I mean, yes, we do got to wait, but I think we do see where this is going, right?
I think we did. Nah, if he ain't blow his cover to her and they ain't come up with a mastermind to do all these things that people are putting on their theories, then what I'm saying? It's just hating.
I feel that she probably
so if she was
confided in him in confidence, but
right.
He
So if she
probably
was
found
telling
out
stuff and she ain't know he was a cop.
That's what I possibly feel, that she didn't realize until after.
Is that right? Is that snitching or pillow talking?
That's what I do feel. I don't necessarily know if I feel that she knowingly was sleeping with a cop. I do feel like it eventually came out once he started to use that information, against her. But we don't know. But I'm just saying that's my opinion on how things may have happened between those two. But we're gonna have to see. Hopefully, season 3 they'll nip all these speculations.
She was getting her Tariq St. Patrick on, right? I mean, she was a 17-year-old mastermind plan to get rid of High Post and Marvin. I mean, not High Post, but DEFCON and Marvin and High Post too.
I did hear people stating that she kind of possibly snitched on Marvin. I don't know. I'm not completely opposed to that theory, but not sure. But we have to hold Marvin accountable. It seems like he threw away that that power for the powder. So I don't know if I can give her that credit, but I would not be surprised if she did something to facilitate her reign. But it is what it is. So the best daddy in Power Universe per Brillo got.
Do you disagree with that?
I'm sorry. Go ahead.
Do you disagree with Howard as the best pops in Power Universe?
No, because it's a bunch of trash fathers in the Power Universe. So, like you said, I agree that Proctor is a close running. Um, but based on the things that Howard has been through, I will put that in. But I just say, per you, because I don't want to say that I'm saying that. I agree with it, but I have to give you your credit by saying this is what you said, because I don't want no problems in these streets over here. You know what I'm saying? PG ain't known to be stealing nothing and no ideas and no wording from nobody. Okay, I'm giving credit
Yeah,
when credit is
Marcus,
due.
you did say that, right?
But I agree. At this point now, Howard can possibly change that based on what he does in season 3. But right now, he seems pretty solid per se. Given that this boy tried to kill him per his mama. But Howard gets famous out and get the bread out. I was kind of surprised. I'm like, we get the bread back too.
See, Howard he got juice out here on these. This how you know he's a filthy cop. Howard actually got juice and was well respected out here on these streets. He's like pressing, like you know what I'm saying. People like what he say? I'm the reckoning. That's what he told Burke when she was trying to boss up.
Yeah,
like Burke. I know this is not a theory show. Burke is man. She gonna get rolling smoke.
I hope so.
Very soon.
So there's 2 comments I want to highlight real quick, if you don't mind. Ronald Cameron said, on RC, I'm sticking with my theory that Kenya was the informant. She's about Rock's age and she left a long time ago. You never know. I'm not mad at that theory.
Highlight DeMarcus. This is what he.
Yeah, that was next. That was next. DeMarcus said Howard even said sleeping with a cop that then the streets would label her a snitch.
Not that one, of course. That sleeping with a cop. Well, come on, it's Queens, Jamaica Queens. They're gonna label her a snitch. She's sleeping with a cop. It's Rock. Nobody can find. This is why she had to keep it a secret. Once it came out that this dude was a cop, she wouldn't be able to do her one too. But this is what I was talking about. Come on, bro. Like who cares about? Like, stop doing this, man. Nobody cares about Braden's father, bro. Stop doing it.
I mean, we want to go there. We can say Lakeisha is the best mother.
Terrible, bro. Like, come on, man. This is like, get out of here with that, bro.
Oh gosh.
Y'all. He's a right dude. That just upset me, bro. Because he just tries to find an angle to disagree. Like, stop, bro. It's okay. You don't have to try to find a damn angle to disagree all the time, dog. He's searching. Braden's father. Like, don't nobody get no damn about Braden's father, dog.
Oh gosh.
What are you doing here?
You guys have really triggered Brillo this hour, and I hope it's no reflection on what's going on in the trap, Brillo. I hope you will love to come back at some point.
This is the energy that Raising Kanan. This is just Raising Kanan.
Okay.
I was mad early. This is my family tree. Like, I'm tired of the hate from my family, man. I'm sick of it. Hating on Tariq, hating on Rock, hating on Kanan, hating on Jannar. It's crazy.
Yeah, I need you to the next 2 weeks, I just need you to find some ways to just be serene, because I really feel like in December you're gonna be turned up to the max, and you really got to make sure you're healthy. Okay, I have a blood pressure machine that I just had to get because my blood pressure was high, so I may need to borrow and ship that to you, bro, or find you a coupon, because we got to make sure you're healthy during this process, because we can't have you over here just cursing the people out and debating. Okay, yeah, I'm not saying you're wrong. I'm just saying this is the energy that's coming out. Labrie said, Brillo's loyalty to Rock is applaud. I agree.
No, but come on, DeMarcus. You know you was out of pocket. You said to yourself, let me think of a father that's better than Howard. Oh, yeah. Braden's dead.
My George, I think I've got it. But yeah, to couple that, I'm going to say Lakeisha is the best mother in the Power universe. Yeah, we're going to go with that. All right. So just to round this off,
he might be.
Howard mentioned that, Famous is a clown. That goes to another theory I have, but I'm going to just kind of wait till I do my pregame for Raising Kanan and talk about all these things. And of course,
to die early. I'm sorry.
Facts. That is facts. That is facts. And then we also see this whole interaction with Kanan and his daddy. Okay, Howard outside. Burke is peeping the whole thing. We have Crackhead Sam peeping the whole thing. So we just want to see how that pans out. And then your boy Lulu. He's triggered. Okay, so let's just real quick touch on the things that has happened between him and Crown. He found out that Crown and Jessica was smashing, okay? He played it off because Big Mouth Famous kind of, stated the situation. But he said, I already knew about that, even though he really didn't. So Crown smashing his girl. He went to his sister behind his back. He put a gun, pretty much to his head, threatened him. He's been talking shit and playing with Lulu right before his death and also at the radio station. So, and then he was causing friction between his artist Ziza and Jukebox. So there has been a list of things that, Crown has done to get Lulu out of the picture. And Lulu has had it, okay? He just had to, as you would say, Brillo, turn Crown's water off. He was very much enraged. And I think the thing that the straw that broke the camel's back, the last thing Crown said to Lulu was that's all you would be, is Raquel Thomas's little brother. So, do you have any words to say about this situation?
Crown deserved it. Now he's a pack. He's like, what are you talking? You was a sucker. All jokes aside, like I say what I say about Lulu, but I mean, he'll step on something if he got to. And look at Crown. Look at him. Look at you now. Look at you now, dog. Done.
So, okay. Ziza peeps, the whole situation because we don't believe in locking doors in the Power Universe. And, right now she's looking like a ride-or-die chick, with the bandana to match. So that's pretty much it, you guys. Thank you, Brillo. I appreciate you coming through, giving your expertise on Raquel Thomas. And your opinions are always welcome and appreciated here. We're going to pray that December goes smoothly with you and your blood pressure and, your love for Raquel Thomas. Okay. Do you have anything going on that you want to share regarding your channel?
Yeah, I just did a live. Tariq St. Patrick's Baby Ghost's top 10 plays. It really should have been top 25 because it's so many.
There's a lot.
So many plays.
There's a lot. It's a year's worth.
So I'm gonna bring back we're gonna do probably do another rock top 10. And just keep your notification bells on. I'm locked in.
Yeah, you mentioned you called out for some suggestions. I had 2, but I could only remember one. But I'll tell you about that later. Because Raquel Thomas is a lot of content that you can, build around her. Because she's such an entrepreneur. Like, she's so intriguing.
Yeah, I didn't even talk about the towers. I didn't even talk about the little drop through the. Can you imagine if Ghost made that play? The drop through the ceiling in the damn kitchen. Oven, and come on, man.
Yeah. But we got to give credit when credit is due. Raquel Thomas, like I said, she utilized everybody. So a lot of plays that she created and made were based on her education from Symphony. So I like that she's applying herself. You know what I'm saying? So thank you, chat. I appreciate y'all coming through for your girl. Make sure don't leave unless you like this video. Okay, make sure you subscribe. On Monday, Detroit and I will be discussing Rap-ish. Brillo, I didn't know you was watching, so if you want to come through, you can. We'll be back next Thursday for episodes 7 and 8 of Raising Kanan. And then I'm thinking about doing a little Thanksgiving live. So y'all stay tuned. Late night eats with PG. I may, eat my last Thanksgiving dinner, for the day and, chop it up with y'all that night. We'll see. We may have that, you know what I'm saying? So keep your notification bells on. And then, of course, I'm participating in the subscriber-thon. I'm going to be on live or having content between 7 to 10 consecutive days. Okay. So we got a lot of things in the works with y'all. Make sure y'all liking this video. I'm not playing. Okay. I will pull up. But thank you again, y'all. Enjoy the rest of y'all evening, and we'll see you in the next one. Toodles.
Peace.